This is Strange Darkness Radio with your host, Bobby Washington.
Welcome back to another episode of Strange Darkness Radio. I'm flying solo tonight, and it's a conspiracy-based show, which I don't really know why I'm doing a conspiracy-based show by myself, because I'm not really a conspiracy guy. I'm more of the paranormal dude, the ghost guy, UFOs, all that good stuff. But I guess, it all goes into one pot, regardless. But it's going to be a interesting show, kind of short, not too long, segmented for the most part. We have on tonight's show a guy named Mr. X. And, we have a hotline. You can definitely call in. It's 916-741-3032. And he actually called into the show. I called him back. He said he wanted to talk about UAPs. I said amazing. He told me he worked for one of the alphabet agencies. I figured it was, some form of FBI, CIA, that whole thing, which I talk about, on that particular portion. But yeah, so I went ahead and gave him a call. I recorded it and everything, and it was very brief. I was like, is this guy like a security guard at, a state museum or something, and he had to get back to his job? He just gave us very basic questions. So hopefully, Mr. X, you'll call back with more detail. I don't know what your story is or what was going on. I'm going to go ahead and play it because I always tell people, you call in, I will put it on the air. So regardless of what, you guys are going to hear it. But so that segment should be cool. We're also going to get into the Denver airport, the whole conspiracy around what goes on at the Denver airport and, what's down below the Denver airport. So we will get into that. So we'll be right back with Mr. X.
Hello, Strange Darkness Radio listeners. My name is X, and I am a deep-throat conspiracy theorist. I have some information to share with you all about the possible conspiracies that are happening right under our noses. I have spent years researching and uncovering the truth, and I believe that it is time for the world to know. Are you ready to hear what I have to say? Because trust me, it's not going to be pretty.
Welcome to the world of conspiracy theories. A place where nothing is as it seems, and everything is up for debate. Are you ready to enter the world of the unknown? Where the truth is just a theory away? Join Strange Darkness Radio's team on their journey as they uncover the shocking truths behind the most controversial and debated conspiracy theories of our time.
This morning, new green night vision video showing triangles in the sky, but this time the Pentagon offering an explanation to lawmakers.
We're now reasonably confident that these triangles correlate to unmanned aerial systems in the area. The triangular appearance is a result of light passing through the night vision goggles and then being recorded by an SLR camera.
But at the first congressional hearing on UFOs in 50 years, Pentagon officials admitting that most of what they call unidentified aerial phenomena remain unexplained. They also showed lawmakers this video captured by a fighter pilot with a cell phone that shows a metallic object that you might miss if you blink.
I do not have an explanation for what this specific object is.
Deputy Director of Naval Intelligence Scott Bray raising more eyebrows when answering this question.
There have been no collisions between any U.S. assets and one of these UAPs, correct?
We have not had a collision. We've had at least 11 near misses.
Defense officials testifying that there were at least 18 cases where they had data from multiple sensors showing objects that moved in ways that could not be explained, adding they would share more details during a closed-door classified setting. In the past, fighter pilots and former Pentagon officials have told us some of the objects were capable of instant acceleration and estimated speeds of well over 13,000 miles an hour.
Now, the committee says this could be the first of several hearings, with some lawmakers saying next they would like to hear directly from some of the pilots who have encountered those objects firsthand.
So joining us tonight on our conspiracy segment is Mr. X. And as you can see, he's here. So he made it through his unfortunate phone situation that you heard in the beginning that I turned into a bumper. But that's neither here nor there. But he's joining us tonight. He works for a segment of the government and, the Alphabet Society. For those who know, meaning FBI, CIA, NS, anyways, he works for a segment of our government. And so he's joining us on tonight's show to give us little insights on this UAP situation. I'm really intrigued on what's been going on with that. The government just held hearings. We'll probably play snippets of that conference just so you guys can get a idea of what's going on with the whole UAP situation. So let's go ahead and get into this. So can you give us a brief overview of what UAP sightings are and why they've been, in the news lately?
Sure. UAP stands for Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, and it refers to objects or lights in the sky that can't be easily explained or identified as conventional aircraft or natural phenomena. These sightings have been reported by pilots, military personnel, and even civilians. The reason they've been in the news recently is that the U.S. government has declassified some information about UAP sightings, which indicates that they take this issue seriously and are actively investigating it.
Yeah, that's interesting. So how has the government responded to these reports?
Well, the government has been fairly tight-lipped about the specifics of their investigations, but they have acknowledged that UAP sightings are a legitimate concern and that they are taking steps to investigate them. In fact, there's a new office within the Department of Defense that's dedicated to investigating these sightings and collecting data on them. The fact that the government is taking this seriously is definitely noteworthy.
That's true. I wonder, though, the government has used the concept of national security in the past to justify certain actions that might otherwise be considered questionable or controversial. Do you think that could factor into their response to these sightings?
Absolutely. The government has a long history of using the concept of national security to justify all sorts of actions, from domestic surveillance to military interventions overseas. It's not hard to imagine that they would use the same justification to investigate UAP sightings. But I think it's important to note that just because the government might have an ulterior motive doesn't necessarily mean that UAP sightings aren't a real phenomenon. It's entirely possible that these sightings are genuine and that the government is investigating them for legitimate reasons.
That's a good point. Another possibility is that the UAP sightings and reports could be intentionally created by the government as part of a false flag operation. What do you think about that?
Well, that's certainly a possibility, although it would require a significant amount of resources and coordination to pull off. If the government was behind these sightings, they would need to have access to advanced technology that could mimic UAP sightings and be used to create a narrative around them. They would also need to coordinate with witnesses and ensure that their stories were consistent. It's not impossible, but it would be a pretty elaborate operation.
Right. It certainly would be a complicated endeavor. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing your insights and, risking, everything. Hopefully not everything, but just stay safe and, watch out for the shadows. Again, Mr. X on Strange Darkness Radio.
It's time for a commercial break. We'll be right back. Introducing Popcorn Remix, the ultimate snack for late-night cravings and podcast sessions with Bobby at Strange Darkness Radio. Escape the guilt of sinful snacks with this sweet or savory treat that transforms familiar flavors into popcorn delights. Indulge in the tempting variety, from Charlene's banana puddings to lemon cake, savory lemon and pepper, and incredible jambalaya, featuring over 50 flavors. Each bite is a mysterious encounter, captivating your taste buds like a shadowy figure in the night. Let the popcorn seduce you with its sinful allure, offering an irresistible guilty pleasure with a healthy twist. It's a burst of excitement reminiscent of Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Popcorn Remix is the popcorn experience that keeps you craving more, as if you've danced with shadows in the moonlight. For this delicious adventure, contact them at info@popcornremix.com or call 678-806-5855. So go to www.popcornremix.com to have a remix in flavors. Now let's get back to Strange Darkness Radio.
So what did you all think of Mr. X? It was very brief. I was actually surprised. He did say he didn't have much time and that he did want to go over the origins kind of what UAPs are. And, because they changed the classification from UFOs to UAPs. I don't know if it sounds better to them or it doesn't sound as, ominous or scary for folks. And so they want to, go with the UAP word opposed to UFO. I still use UFO myself, but again, hopefully we'll have him back on. He is a person that supposedly, works in a federal government facility. So I'm not sure what he knows or what he doesn't know, or actually who he is. So for all I know, he could work at Albertsons. So I don't know. But again, he was knowledgeable. He did want his voice masked. I thought he was going to bring a lot more to the table. But again, like I said before, I'm willing to give everybody a shot who comes on the show, and speak your mind and let your voice be heard, whether it be brief or not. But again, I would definitely like to have him back on. He seemed knowledgeable about UAPs. Yeah. But for now, we're going to go ahead and move on to Denver Airport. I think Benson might have a little something for us. So let's get into that.
In February 1995, Denver International Airport emerged as the new aviation hub of the Mile High City, replacing the aged Stapleton International Airport. However, beyond its functional role in air travel, DIA has become a hotbed for conspiracy theories, captivating the imaginations of skeptics and believers alike. From whispered rumors of hidden Masonic symbols embedded within its architecture to speculations about sprawling underground bunkers designed for the elite, DIA's mystique extends far beyond its runways. Join us as we delve into the enigmatic world of DIA, exploring the tangled web of theories surrounding its construction, its cryptic artwork, and even alleged extraterrestrial connections. Discover the secrets buried beneath the tarmac of one of America's busiest airports, where reality and speculation intertwine in a captivating tapestry of intrigue. I'll hand this one off to Bobby as he goes a little deeper into the Denver National Airport's conspiracy stories.
Since the airport opened in 1995, endless rumors and theories have swirled around this airport. People say the underground tunnels lead to secret meeting facilities for the world's elite. The blue horse statue that sits in front of this airport is thought to be cursed. Some believe it's connected to the New World Order and the Freemasons. Some even say it's home to a colony of lizards. The airport I am speaking about is Denver's International Airport. As with many of the aspects of Denver's International Airport, that play into the hands of conspiracy theorists, the buildings and the layout of the airport do as well. Not only is Denver's International Airport the second largest airport in the world regarding landmass, but there are an untold number of extra buildings and hangars on the property that seem unneeded for a typical airport. What are those buildings for, and why did Denver's International Airport need so much land to sit on? Beyond that, looking at a bird's eye view of Denver's International Airport, all the runways and terminals together can be constructed in the shape of a swastika. Furthermore, all the fences have barbed wire curiously facing inward. Some theories around this suspect that it will be used as a prison or concentration camp in the future. So this wire is thought to be there to keep people in, not out. There has been many theories about Denver's International Airport. Some think it's the host of Area 52, aptly named after the real United States government's secret base, Area 51. While theories about Area 51 are ubiquitous, about aliens, downed UFOs, and extraterrestrial life being held there, many people believe that Denver's International Airport also may have unknown government secrets stored deep underneath it as well. People also summarize that Denver's International Airport will be the United States military's headquarters if a war breaks out on its home soil. There is enough room for airplanes to be stored, barracks underneath, and infrastructure above for operations as needed. More recently, Denver's International Airport has embraced the conspiracy theories. There is now an animatronic gargoyle that talks about some of the theories and will interact with the visitors in the Great Hall. Let's go over some of those.
Conspiracy. The New World Order and alien execs are having a conference meeting down below. It's going smoothly. Reality. There is a world of underground tunnels beneath you with luggage carts and golf carts zipping around while the train to the gates runs parallel. And with the commotion of about 1,000 people working down below comes some serious traffic. Yield to the aliens. Conspiracy. Referred to as Lucifer, or other names we can't print, Mustang is believed to be cursed due to it falling on the artist Luis Jimenez in 2006. This occurred 2 years before it was installed outside of Denver Airport. Reality. He's big. He's blue. He's a sculpture. Though it's true that a portion of Mustang fell onto Jimenez, causing his death, Mustang was completed by his sons after he passed. The red eyes are a tribute to his father, who owned a neon sign shop in which Jimenez worked during his childhood. Today, Mustang remains a controversial piece of art and is one of the most iconic pieces in the airport's collection. Conspiracy. The gargoyles are evil and point to all indications of a new world order. Reality. The gargoyles at Denver love our passengers. Historically, gargoyles sit atop buildings to protect the site. Noted Denver by artist Terry Allen features 2 cast bronze gargoyles perched inside suitcases, watching over the east and west baggage claim areas. Specifically, the gargoyles sit slightly above travelers' heads to help ensure the safe arrival of baggage.
This is just a few of the conspiracy theories you will hear from the talking gargoyle located near baggage claim. So what do you all think of Denver's International Airport? Okay, I actually had to pull up the gargoyle itself talking at the Denver National Airport. So I'm going to play a clip of the gargoyle interacting with travelers as they walk by. So I want to get your opinion on this, because is it a point of this facility making itself comfortable with the conspiracy theory, or is it one of those hidden in plain sight things? You know, not only the gargoyle portion, but just the overall airport itself. Have you ever been there? What are your thoughts about it? But let's go ahead and get into this clip and tell me what you think. Regardless of what, it's creepy.
That's a little too close for comfort, lady.
Oh, damn.
What, you never seen a talking gargoyle before? Welcome to Illuminati headquarters. I mean, Denver International Airport.
This is awesome.
Hello? Do I know you?
Are you hungry?
Oh, I'm starving. You got anything for me? Those flowers look delicious.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's because of the conspiracy.
Oh, it's because of the conspiracy. Look at me. I'm a little know-it-all. Will you get back over here? I got a question about this conspiracy. Did you have to buy an extra seat for your hat, sir? Sir, are you stealing a desk? Sir, you have resting, confused face. Do you have a favorite animal or pet?
A caterpillar.
A caterpillar? Wouldn't you rather have a gargoyle?
No!
Yes. You know, you can actually put the phone down and have a conversation with me. But no, I'm a millennial. I've got to post it. I've got to snap face it and Twitter book it. Excuse me, miss, I've got a stain that needs some polishing. Can I borrow your cleaning cart?
Oh, no.
I need your help. Guess what my favorite food is?
What?
No, I want you to guess.
Human?
Cumin. Yes, I love cumin.
I said human.
Oh, I thought you said cumin. I'm a real big spice guy. Furry hat guy. I can't believe you are wearing one of my friends.
Hey, this isn't your friend.
It used to be until you put it on your head, man.
How old are you?
Well, 243 years old now. I look good for my age, don't I?
Yeah, you work out?
All the time. You should see my squats.
You're such a sweet talker.
Will you take me back home with you?
Let's go. I have some space in my backpack.
Actually, I think you have too much baggage for me.
So as you can see, they lean into all things conspiracy, which I think is pretty cool. And supposedly it was due to Kim Day, their CEO. And she was like, why fight it? Let's just go with it. Who knows what's really going on there? You know, did they make all this up because of the money that it cost to build this particular airport? Or is it, a pact with the government or with aliens? Who knows? You be the judge. You tell me what you think. But until next time.
As the shadows of conspiracy recede and the whispers of the unknown fade into the night, we bid adieu to another riveting segment of Strange Darkness Radio. Tonight, Bobby delved briefly into the realm of UAPs, engaging in a mysterious tête-à-tête with Mr. X himself. From the clandestine whispers of Denver International Airport's secrets to the eerie allure of its interactive animatronic gargoyles, our journey through the labyrinth of conspiracy has left us both spellbound and intrigued. But fear not, dear listeners, for our adventure doesn't end here. Join us next time as we reunite with the full crew, ready to unravel even more mysteries that lurk within the shadows of the unknown. Until then, stay curious, stay vigilant, and never stop questioning the strange darkness that surrounds us.